everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this class we are going to study about the two important aspects, that is polygenic inheritance and the one more is pleiotropy. So till now we have studied about the inheritance of one gene and inheritance of two genes. So the word polygenic inheritance, in the sense it is the more than 3 or 4, poly in the sense many, right, where genic in the sense gene. So now we are going to learn about the polygenic, means more genes, how the many genes will get inherit. Okay, so coming to the polygenic inheritance, in this case where many genes, they will act or they will lead on a single character. So poly in the sense where many genes, that may be 3, 4, many genes, they will control the single character. Single character. So that is called as the polygenic inheritance. For example, in case of in your house, where father, he will do multitasking works, right? In the same way, here it is the opposite to that, where many genes, in the sense many works, are controlled by the father in a family. In the same way here, many genes will control or they will act on a single character. So that is called as the polygenic inheritance. So let me give you an example. So the example for this is human skin color, right? And also the human height also. So let me give you the human skin color as the example for the polygenic inheritance. In the sense, in our body, where a single gene doesn't exhibit its character or dominance over our color of the body, right? In the sense, skin color, that may be white, black, or albino, or very dark, like that. So here, have a look over here. If this is a gene called A and this gene called B and this gene called C. Why I have written capital A and small a? Because each and every gene will be having the two alternative alleles, right? That's why. So these are the three genes. These three genes, they together control the what? Single character, that is the skin color. How do they will control or how do they will act on the skin color of the human bodies? If a chromosome or if a gene where these capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B, capital C, capital C, if these genes will be hyper or dominant, then the color of the human skin will be very dark. As if in case of Africans, right, they will be very dark because where these all three genes will be dominant. While coming to the opposite of this, where all the genes will be small, where these all are recessive, and that case the human color or the skin color will be very light, fair. We call them as the albino, right? In case of Mexico people, where they look very fair, even their eyes, lashes, they too will be pinkish in color. So we just cannot recognize them. And coming in between, capital A, small a, capital B, small b, capital C, small c. Here, a person will be having the light color, in the sense bit of dark or bit of fair. For example, we the Indians, we are not that much dark and that much fair too. So like that. So these are the three genes. Means they are poly, right? Not a 1 or a 2 to say uni and bi. So poly genes will act on the single character, that is the human skin color. This is called as the polygenic inheritance. Okay. And coming to next topic, that is the pleiotropy. Pleiotropy is exactly opposite to the polygenic inheritance. Where in case of polygenic inheritance, many genes, they will gather and they will operate on a single character. But in case of pleiotropy, where a single gene, okay, or a one gene will control the many characters, that may be 1, 2, 3, 4 or many characters, okay, exactly opposite to the polygenic inheritance. In the sense, in pleiotropy, one gene will act or will operate the many characters. That is called as the pleiotropy. So let me give you the example, where in our body a chemical called phenylalanine, okay, don't compare it to the household phenyl, okay. So this phenylalanine, on the addition of or the on the hydrolysis, means hydrolysis is nothing but adding the hydroxyl group. So after adding the hydroxyl group, this phenylalanine will get converted into tyrosine, okay, on which after adding the hydrolyzing, okay, hydrolyzing, this phenylalanine will become phenylalanine hydroxylase. So after that, when this catalyst act on this, it will give the tyrosine, okay. This tyrosine is very important, where this single thing will operate the many characters. So what did I say? A single gene will control the many characters, right? In the same way, this presence, this work of the tyrosine, what it do? It helps in the synthesis of melanin, okay. Melanin is the pigment of a skin color, right? So it is synthesis on the presence of basins, absence of the melanin, where this will be regulated by this tyrosine, okay. This operates on the synthesis of the melanin pigment, and also the production of some hormones, for example thyroxine, okay. Thyroxine is a hormone, right? It is controlled by this tyrosine, and also the many hormones like adrenaline and dopamine. There are many hormones which are controlled or released by this tyrosine. In the sense, this single element will control these all characters. Hence, it is called as the pleiotropy. So, in case of the absence of this tyrosine or this phenylalanine in a human body, it will leads to the loss of the pigmentation. See, this is cause of the synthesis of melanin pigment, right? If this get reduced or absent, then what will happen? The melanin pigment won't be present. It will get lost. And in case of hormones also, if the stable hormones are present in our body will work in a regular manner. If not, it will get some diseases. So, and also here this excess presence of phenylalanine will store in the body, and it causes the disease which is related to the mental retardedness. Got? So the disease which is caused by these elements are also known as the phenylketonuria. Due to that element, the human will be addicted or he will be prone to the diseases. Got? So this is the pleiotropy, where single gene will control the many characters, and where the polygenic is many genes will operate or regulate on the single character. I think it is clear for you, and in the next video let me come up with the new more topics. Till that, stay tuned and study well, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye.